Welcome, High Vibe Tribe. This is my YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Today, I am going to do the collective energy reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you are a reader and you interpret this message differently, please feel free to do so. This is a learning channel. We're learning new decks. This is my Halloween deck. This is what the box looks like. And this is what the box to my Oracle deck looks like. So we're learning how to read cards. We're learning new decks. We're learning, methods. I haven't really gotten into the behind the scenes in a while. So maybe my next video at some point will be, reiterating behind the scenes stuff to work with your deck. But you pick a deck that resonates with you. And right now that's this one. Halloween's my favorite holiday. And so we are learning new decks. Every deck is based off of the what is it called? The Rider-Waite deck. That's, in my opinion, uneducated guess, that is the original tarot deck. And every deck is a spin-off of the Rider-Waite deck. Excuse me. So if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite deck, at least somewhat familiar, then you should be able to get an idea as to what other decks will tell you. However, other decks have a slight spin on the messages. So that's why I'm reading the messages for each card, so we can get a feel for the difference in this deck. And then maybe I'll do some with the Rider-Waite next time so we can kind of compare. So anyways, my readings are timeless, which means you'll see them when you're meant to see them. And if they resonate with you, have a personal reading done. So that way you can get more information on your personal situation as to how this message resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, chunk it, come back next week. Or look at the other messages for the signs in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus positions on your chart. Those videos may have some messages that resonate for you, either instead or also. So if this message resonates, you're more than welcome to go check out the other signs messages as well. So, all right, guys, timeless reading. If you're a reader and you interpret this message differently, please feel free to do so. And if it resonates, right on. If it doesn't, don't force it. Don't force anything in your life. Anything that you force is not worth it. So, all right, guys, let's get started. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, we got two cards that come out. The first one is the Five of Imps. And in this deck, Imps are representative of Wands. And the Five of Wands talks about conflict. And the second deck is the Eight of Bats. And in this deck, bats represent swords. And this card is for the Eight of Swords, generally for the Rider-Waite deck. Again, we're going to get into this deck's message in just a minute. This is about being stuck in your mind, feeling trapped, but realizing you're the one that's trapping yourself. Or maybe not realizing it, but you're the one trapping yourself. Okay, so, ooh, here we go. This card just flipped right over. We have the Knight of Imps. And again, Imps are wands. And Knights are messengers. And I want to say the Knight of Wands comes fast, at a fast pace. Yes. So I want to say that regarding speed, the Knight is not as fast as the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a charging energy. I believe Again, we'll get into this a little more. I believe the Knight of Wands. I mean, look, the horse is like exhaling and he's in a running position. So he's going fast, but he has a purpose, if that makes sense. Okay, so spirits, 2 more cards for our fire signs. Ooh, 10 of pumpkins. In this deck, pumpkins represent pentacles. Pentacles are money. 10 is a 10 of pumpkins, 10 of cups. Very good cards. I know that we didn't pull the 10 of cups yet. I'm just saying good cards. And then 1 more card for our fire. Okay. And the 2 of pumpkins. So again, pumpkins represent pentacles. So we have our 5 cards. Let's see. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Ghosts. Now, the bottom of the deck, they say as above, so below, right? Yin and yang, balance. So that's another reason I take information from the bottom of the deck. And the bottom of the deck, oh my goodness, guys. Underneath that is the 4 of Wands. And then underneath that is the Star. This is all at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, guys. And then the 8 of Pumpkins, hard work. Okay, so I'm getting a little carried away, but you know what? We're going to go with the 3 of Cups, 3 of Ghosts. And again, well, I may not have. No, you haven't had any cups come out in this reading yet. 3 of Ghosts represent cups, which represent emotion. So I think I'm going to include the 4 of Imps and the Star, but we're going to do that at the end when we work on the reading. So, okay, the overall energy. This is the general overall energy for the message that I'm about to give you. Okay? 3 of Ghosts. And this is a pretty good card, guys. Celebration of friendship, good luck, fruits of love, a positive outcome, comfort, healing. So, I mean, friendship, good luck, love, great outcomes, healing, you know, that is amazing. So then I'm going to go ahead and just talk about let's see, Imps. I'm going to talk about the other 2 cards that were underneath. So, the 4 of Imps. And I think this kind of reiterates the 3 of Ghosts. Again, Imps are wands. A well-deserved celebration of accomplishments, prosperity, peace, joy, exuberance, possible romance. And cups are emotions. Emotions sometimes talk about love. So these cards both talk about extremely positive outcomes, celebration, friends, family, love, success, you know, peace, joy, prosperity. Guys, and then the Star card. Okay, let's get into this. As gargoyles channel water, this card offers new hope, understanding, optimism, renewal, clarity, insight, the harmony of the subconscious and conscious, an outpouring of feeling. Guys, the Star card in the Rider-Waite deck also talks about something happening quick and being your destiny. Nobody can take that away from you. And the gargoyles at the top of the buildings generally were designed to, first off, ward off evil spirits or anything wanting to harm the building. And secondly, to direct the water. So they were protectors and also not necessarily engineers. That's kind of the wrong word, but they played very important roles in the maintenance and construction and daily life of a building. So the star card is going to be important in your daily life. It is you are going to be safe. You're going to ward off anything that may not have your best interest at heart. And when something comes your way that's an obstacle, you will know how to divert the obstacle into the best direction for you. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yes, that's my intuition on this card, okay? That's what I get from this, is you are protecting yourself, meaning your body is your house, your building, and you are there to protect yourself. And when something comes at you that you don't expect, you are courageous and strong and knowledgeable enough to face the obstacle, the opportunity, and to redirect it in the energy and in the outcome that you so desire. Oh, good job, guys. And then again, and that's underneath the card at the bottom of the deck. So these cards are both saying celebration, happiness, prosperity, friendship, love. Hopefully this resonates with you guys. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. You're the only one that knows how it resonates and if it resonates. But this is a phenomenal outcome. So don't worry about the 5 of bats or the 5 of imps. Don't worry about the 8 of bats. Those are a little, those cards are a little, not quite as positive. Not quite as positive. But let's get into the reading. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so I am going to go, let's see. Okay. I'm going to go the 8 of bats, the 5 of imps, the 2 of pumpkins, the Knight of imps, and then the 10 of pumpkins. So we're going to do the 8 of bats first. Okay. Crisis, imprisonment, with eventual freedom, being stuck in your head, or not realizing you're the one imprisoning yourself. Frozen in indecision, fear of fleeing a bad situation, restrictive surroundings. So, you're feeling stuck. But see, the thing is, this is just toilet paper, guys. This is just toilet paper. All you have to do, boom, is kick your arms out, kick your legs out, break free. And then you can take the toilet paper and the mask or the blindfold away from your eyes, and then you can see. What you don't realize is this is self-inflicted. It may seem like it's not, but it's self-inflicted. And you're able to get yourself out of it. Crisis, imprisonment, with eventual freedom. I told you. Once you realize it's you keeping yourself trapped, then you know how to get yourself out of it. And then once you know how to get yourself out of it, then you're free. And then it talks about, let's see, the 5 of imps. Generating excitement or conflict, rebellion, struggle, competition. You know, maybe this is the first card and maybe the 8 of bats is the second, because there is no competition. Only we don't have to compete against each other. We should be working with each other instead of competing against each other. And when we realize there is no competition, we're all different. We're all made for different reasons. We have different purposes on earth. So when you realize there's no more competition, there is no more conflict. All the rebellion is in your head. all the rebellion is in your head. And, oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's all in your head. And once you realize that, okay, so the 5 of Imps was first, and then the 8 of Bats, was second. And once you realize it's all in your head, then you can break free. And then the 2 of Pumpkins, that is the 2 of Pentacles. Weighing 2 choices, balancing 2 situations, competition, duality, competition again, guys, competition again. Duality, conflict of interest, a struggle for harmony, a bit of wealth on the way. So, maybe the 8 of Bats is the 3rd card. Maybe the 2 of Pumpkins really is the 2nd card. Conflict, competition, juggling, trying to decide, you want balance, you want harmony, but which one's which? Which one's which? What do you do? Well, you're making yourself stuck. Whatever your choice is, whatever your situation is, by staying in this position and not realizing that you have the power to do something, you can walk away from everything. Or you can just make a choice. A, B, or C. And C doesn't have to be A or B. I mean, it's up to you. You're the one that has to make the choice. You feel like you're struggling. You feel like you're maybe competing. But there is no competition. We're all different. Making a choice. Duality. What does it say? Yeah, weighing 2 choices. Balancing 2 situations. A struggle for harmony. Maybe some money's coming your way. But, because it is Pentacles. But it's also a choice. But if you stay frozen and never make the choice, you stay stuck. So you have to make a choice. You have to. A, B, or C. X, Y, or Z. Whatever your options are is my point. Okay? Then the Knight of Imps, an energetic idealist who defines himself by his actions, well-intentioned, though sometimes unreliable. So, I think this is, once you've made the choice, you feel like your choices are a reflection of who you are. So maybe that's why you're stuck. Maybe that's why you're taking time to make that choice. Because if your choice is a reflection of who you are as a person, you want to make sure you make the right choice. You want to make sure you're not making a choice out of ego, out of competition. You want to make sure that you are seeing things clearly. And to do so, you have to realize that you are the one keeping yourself stuck, so you can release your hands and remove the blindfold. Because once you see clearly, you'll know exactly what choice to make, and you'll know how that represents you as an individual. And see, like I said, the horse is exhaling with force, and he's like, I would say at least, if not flat out running, he's at least at a fast pace. So, you are going to be making a decision and acting on it, I would think, pretty quickly once you make the choice. Then the outcome, which again is reiterating your overall the overall energy of the reading. Your outcome is the 10 of Pumpkins. And the 10 of Pumpkins says a happy outcome, completion and satisfaction, rewards and riches for your efforts, Remember, pumpkins are pentacles. A bit of money may be coming your way. Pumpkins are pentacles. Celebration, friendship, happiness, love, prosperity, peace. Trusting yourself, protecting your building, and knowing when and where to divert opportunities, obstacles as they come up. I mean, that's pretty, I think that's pretty explanatory, in my opinion. Maybe not for everybody else, but that's how I see it. You're in a situation and you feel like you're in competition. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. It's all in your head, though. Once you figure that out, it will be so much easier to make your choice. And in making your choice, it's going to open up opportunities, possibly for money. And it's going to release negative, low vibration thoughts. You're not good enough. Somebody is this or that or A or B or whatever. It doesn't matter. We all have those negative thoughts in our head. You just can't let them rule your head, okay? You can't let them rule your head. Have faith in who you are. Have confidence in who you are. If you do, others will see that. And that's your reward. Being true to yourself. Because, pardon me, guys. Sorry. That card just flew all the way across. Because your actions are a reflection of who you believe yourself to be, who you know you are. Your actions are a reflection of that. And once you realize this, and once you come to terms with this, it will be so easy to get out of this position. Because remember, you're the one putting yourself there. And it will open the door for opportunities. And it will make your decision that much easier. And it will show who you are as a person. And, there it is. And this is your reward. Money. Friendship. Love. Peace. Prosperity. Faith in yourself. Self-confidence. Self-worth. Knowing who you are. Knowing what your purpose is. Oh my God, guys. This is a phenomenal reading. If you know anything about tarot, 10 of Pumpkins or 10 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Four of Wands are fantastic cards. The Three of Cups can go either way, but in this deck, it's a complete and total celebration. That's why I said we have to learn each deck, because some decks, cards can go either way. This one is a completely positive card. Look, unity. Unity. You're having unity in your life. All of them are becoming one. I mean, guys, that's a really good, that's a really good outcome, guys. Really phenomenal. Really phenomenal. 10 of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Star, and Three of Cups. Good job, fire signs. Awesome. Awesome. But you have to get yourself unstuck. And once you do, it'll be easier to make your choice. And when you realize your choice is a reflection of you, you'll be rewarded. That's awesome, guys. Let's get an oracle card. Ooh, let's get an oracle card. See what they have to say. see what they have to add to this already amazing message. Okay, I got card number 1, Bamboo Moon. This one fell right out, guys. Okay. Did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe, and all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan? So you feel struggle and conflict. You are meant to go through this so that you can learn why you need to make the choice that you need to make. And you'll realize that you're the one keeping yourself stuck. But this is important. It's divine plan. Meaning you're meant to go through this so that you learn who it is you are. Because again, I told you, your choices are a reflection of who you are. Divine plan. Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. So trust the process, guys. Because again, you have the 3 of Ghosts, 3 of Cups. You have the Star. You have the 4 of Wands. This is your overall energy for the entire message. This is amazing. This is divine timing. This is divine plan. This is your outcome. So, you being stuck, you're exactly where you're meant to be. But don't stay there too long. Because even though it's divine timing and divine plan, we are still responsible for us. Which is making the choice that reflects your character. It's safe to trust this now, guys. It's safe. I'm going to leave that there. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I truly do appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell notification. That way you can be notified of any new videos. Thank you for just being you. That's awesome. Trust in the process, guys. Trust yourself. It is going to work out. All right. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.